2 minutes until showtime.
Oh, shit.
1 minute until showtime.
Nine, 7, 8. Hold on. I got so much shit to talk today, man. Just hold on.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
All right. Here we are. Wait, let me get you 9, 7, 8. What's up, bro?
Bro's I tried to send you the paper the other day, man.
You tried to do what?
To me. I tried to send you the paper the other day. I spoke to you the other day. But
wait, stop. Are you saying you tried to send something to me the other day?
Yeah, I tried to send you the money the other day. I spoke to you a couple of shows ago.
Can you please stop? Please, can you please stop? Listen, I don't want to hear that shit. What I'm saying is, I'm not going to hold your hand to do shit. There's too many people that hear the exact same thing that I'm saying to you, and they get to me, man. So it's something that you're not doing, man. If you tried to send it, it would get to me because there's no ifs, ands, and buts. PayPal.com, go to the goddamn send money tab, put my email address in it, and send the money. Period. There's nothing else to it, man. So please, don't. Man. What?
I think there's something wrong.
Hey, listen. If something was wrong, wouldn't someone else be going through the shit you're talking about?
No, but I'm saying I think there's something wrong from my end. I need to check with the PayPal.
There is something wrong with your end, and check with PayPal and do what you need to do so you can fuck with me. I can't do shit to the man. What the fuck do you want?
I tried to send you the pay. I'm trying to fuck with you heavy, bud. I need to get late, man.
Hey, you got sand in your fucking head, and you got a big block in the middle of that sand, and you ain't gonna understand shit until you stop this bullshit you doing and send whatever you trying to send to my fucking PayPal. Don't call me asking none of this bullshit again. Please do not call me asking this shit. I get this. Hey, fuck you. I get this every fucking semester. Some motherfucker telling me the shit that I'm telling him ain't right. They doing this. They doing that. Well, dude, if you doing all that, then you done fucked your money off because I already got the money. And if you can't motherfucking get in the group the way I'm telling you to get in the group, then that's on you. Just like I'm telling this motherfucker, man, I done told you exactly what I done told everybody else. Everybody else getting in here, but you gonna call me talking about whatever the fuck is wrong. Man, I don't know what the goddamn fuck is wrong because I'm not sitting in front of your computer. Shit. This is what I'm talking about, fellas. That's why the name of this goddamn show is Decide and Quit Playing. So you motherfuckers be playing. And you think I supposed to want to play with you. God damn it, I let my fucking Swisher go out. But it ain't shit. I'm not, all you guys, I'm not playing with you. If you got some friends that want to play with you, play with them. Don't call me wanting me to play with you. Because shit, what the fuck is that gonna do for me? I told you I'm a conceited, fucking selfish bastard. And if it ain't gonna do shit for me, I don't want to do it. Period. I don't even want to talk to you if talking to you ain't gonna help me. Shit. What I'm saying is I always try to see the most in any of my efforts. I believe in perfection. Perfection in anything is like hitting the ball in the sweet spot. When you release the ball, you playing basketball and you do a jump shot, and as soon as you release it, bam, you turn around and go to the other end because you know it's going in. You already know it. What I'm saying is, excuse me, god damn, this shit is. There is a feeling when shit is right in anything you do. I'm talking about there's a feeling that's going to come over you. It's not going to take over. It's just you're going to feel something. And it's because you're doing it right. When that Willie Mays motherfucker hit that ball and bam, as soon as he hit it, a lot of people hit the ball and take off running. But them motherfuckers that hit the ball in the sweet spot, they hit it and stand at the plate and look at it before they start running, because they can tell when they hit it, that ball was gone. So they just watching it. I'm telling you, man, there's ways to make yourself see that you the shit. And I look for those ways for me. I don't look for them for you, but I look for them for me. I want to know that I am the shit. So what I'm trying to tell you right now is that Sidewalk University, I'm slowly finding the sweet spot in teaching my students the correct way to think about themselves. Look, 978, I'm going to give you one last chance. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I can block you to where you cannot even call into the show. I'm trying not to do that, man. I don't want to hear none of your fucking what you can't do, what's wrong, blah, blah, blah. Because I'm going to start thinking you one of them motherfucking plants that just want to fuck my show up. Now, what the fuck do you want?
Bud, don't do me like that, bud.
Hey, man, what the fuck do you want?
I wanna fuck with you heavy, bud. I wanna change to the money, man.
Hey, listen, man, fuck you. Hey, after this show, I'm going in and I'm blocking you so you can't call no more. Unless I forget, that's what's gonna happen, man. Fuck you, man. I wanna fuck with you heavy, bud. Look, this dude is bullshitting. Actually, I just realized he full of shit. So, you know, this dude, you know, when I talk to him from now on, you guys gonna know, I know he's full of shit. So I'm talking to him like that. But what I'm saying is the feeling that you get when you hit the ball in the sweet spot or on the sweet spot or whatever other motherfucking bat. This is how you're going to feel about yourself after attending Sidewalk University. Goddamn, excuse me, I'm sorry. I got these fucking hiccups, man. Hold on. See, they just come and then they go. Because it's gone now. But any motherfucking way. Oh, shit. I believe it's the same feeling when you're a football playing motherfucker and you run a pattern. And just as you turn to look for the ball, the motherfucker's right there settling in your arms. And then you speed in for the touchdown. See, that's that sweet spot. That the feeling I'm talking about is when something is done to perfection. I ought to know, because I was a pimp de jour. Yeah, type nigga. When I sat down and talked to any woman, let alone women, and I said 2 sentences, their response to those sentences would either send chills down my spine or it would make the hair on the back of my neck rise. And what I'm saying is if the hair on my neck reacted, I got the fuck up right away and permanently check that bitch off my list. But shit, if chills ran down my spine, man, it seemed that she responded right, and I might have me some action. So to me, nothing is important except my intentions. So from the moment I said hello, my intentions was to get some action. Now that I see I've gotten some action, I'm finna play my motherfucking hand. Because if the chills ran down my spine, it let me know, nigga, you better get it, baby. And, just let me know I need to pull out my motherfucking arrows. Because I'm finna pull my bow out and shoot this bitch with some game arrows. I got shit like that because this shit is a game to me. Not game, but I'm talking about a video game. I want to win, so there's little things I got to do to make me see that I'm rolling. So I got my game arrows out. And like I say, those are the game arrows are the things that you say to actually get the woman to see what you want, but you're not asking her about it. You're not motherfucking saying you need to do this, blah. You ain't doing none of that. You just talking about, yeah, this fucking with me gotta woo. And I'm just saying, man, you ain't like that. I ain't mad at this. But you just, you ain't talking to her. You're talking about you and how you feel about women. And you shooting this at her. And what, let's say, because what I'm saying is you shoot them, because if you're hunting and you're hunting a moose, and you shoot this moose, and it's not a kill shot, that motherfucker running off. And he gonna have a bullet in him because he ain't got no doctor, but it ain't gonna kill him, and then it's gonna do whatever it do, but it ain't gonna kill him. So what I'm saying is, if I'm shooting game arrows and the bitch staying, doesn't mean she's wounded. I should catch her. Because when I shoot my game arrow at the bitch and she see it or get hit by it, she gone. Nah, nigga, I ain't trying to fuck with you on that. The bitch gone. And I ain't mad at her. Game recognized game. But if the bitch stay there, I'm gonna shoot some more game arrow. Because when I'm saying she's a big old fucking moose, you can't just hit a moose. If you do hit it and wound it, and incapacitated, you got to hit it again with some more shit. And then you hit it again. But since I ain't trying to kill this motherfucking bitch, I'm wounding her more and more and more with these game arrows until this bitch is good and primed. Then, after I just said all this shit to her, and she ain't left, oh man, I'm finna drop the pimping on her. And when I do the way I do it, I'm gonna knock her off. Because baby just sat through it all. And what I'm saying is I designed my shit to run a bitch away. Get the fuck away from me immediately. If you can't fuck with me, don't be trying to play like you can. Hey, I see you, international motherfucker, London motherfucking pizza ordering bastard. I'm not fucking with you. So I asked you that. Now, what I'm saying is once I drop the pimping on baby, and I knock her off on the way to my spot, that feeling would start coming over me. And because this little bitch, was getting ready to add to my flock, I start feeling fly. So what I'm saying is, you see, if you know what to do and you know how to do it, when you see that shit, the results of your work, you see the results developing in your favor. I mean, I don't know about you, but me, I ain't really overly sexual, but goddamn, my dick get hard. And of course, I'm not fucking this bitch, because she ain't paid up, but one of them other hoes I got, since I'm feeling like this, let's say I get this bitch all this action at 9 o'clock at night. And I get the bitch taking one of my other hoes, and by 11, she down. Man, I gotta wait till 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning before I get to release whatever the fuck I'm feeling on whatever bitch I feel it once I get over there. So what I'm saying, sex is not important to a pimp until it's time for sex. Because what I'm saying is, if you think about sex, you'll be thinking about what the fucking bitch doing. Now, bitch, you give me some money. So when it's about sex is when I'm ready, blah, blah, blah. This is the things that make you be the motherfucker you talk about being. Now, let me get this. Okay, wait, let me make sure. London calling motherfucker what?
Yeah, about this, Jeff London, I spoke to you last week.
I don't care when you spoke to me. What do you want?
Yeah, you didn't answer my question, man, about the game. I told you there was a contradiction. You didn't answer my question.
Hey, listen, and then I'm not going to take you anymore. Listen. You think that I contradicted myself because you have one definition of what words mean. In English, one word can mean several different things. And if you ain't up on it, you're going to think the one thing that you think is the thing I was talking about. Which, motherfucker, what I'm saying is, if you ain't, listen to me, if you ain't risking shit, you ain't about this game. What I'm saying is, shut up! Hey, you can't talk, you fucking asshole. What I'm saying is, I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck about your mama. I don't give a fuck about your whole sisters. What I'm saying, bitch, is that if you risk everything, even in Michael Jordan's case, he risked it all for what he was doing, for what he believed in. That's why he got it too. But it ain't the same game. He just possessed that belief. The game I'm talking about, as far as the streets, is when that belief make you go out every day and risk whatever it is you risking because you believe in what you doing. That is what I'm talking about Michael Jordan did. Every day, went out and risked everything because of what the fuck he believed. And if your foreign fucking bitch ass can't understand that, it's because you don't want to understand it. So fuck you. Period. Can you understand that? Now talk, bitch.
Yeah, I'm calling from London, man. We speak English.
I don't give a fuck where you from, bitch. Do you understand that or not?
But, yeah, well, then that's a different kind of game then. You have to say that, then you can't.
So what I'm saying is when you talk to people like that, and then you say what you say, it doesn't matter that you're showing them that they're assholes. Because they don't, that's why they're assholes. They want to be an asshole. It's not that they really, for whatever, misunderstood or didn't get it correctly, or I didn't say it clearly. You hear me saying it clearly. You hear me slowing down, trying to make sure he understands what I'm saying. But what is he going to do? Stay on his point. Why? Because he's full of shit. He don't want anything but to, I guess, distract me. But dude, I got bullet points. I'm never going to be distracted. What I'm going to do is get off of what I'm talking about, and then I'm going to find it on the bullet points and catch right up. And you ain't even know I was off. Because I be off. Shit. You motherfuckers are crazy. Now, what I'm saying is, I ain't fucking that bitch. See how I went right back to what I was talking about? This shit, man, come on, man. I'm way ahead of you motherfuckers, man. But any motherfucking way. I ain't fucking the bitch. This ain't paid me. But like I'm saying, one of the other bitches I got that is paying me because I'm feeling like I'm feeling, I'm finna go over there and fuck with baby. Whoever that is. I don't even know who I'm going over to fuck with. Well, let's say 5 o'clock in the morning is when I decide to, man, who do I want to fuck with? Whoever I'm closest to. I'm talking about in proximity. Some bitches live in the valley. Some bitches live in some way. Man, wherever I'm closest to, that's where I'm going. Period. Hey, fuck you, man. I don't give a fuck how many times you come up. So what I'm saying, doing something great have always excited me. And when you're correctly displaying your manhood, that feeling makes you feel something that I think all you goddamn youngsters need to experience at least one fucking time in your life. Because in the game, what I just explained is like the sweet spot for pimps. And what I'm saying is, I'm not saying you got to look at pimp shit to get your sweet spot. I don't care if you're a carpenter. Listen to this. If you're a carpenter and you got a nail and you put the nail on a piece of wood, how many times do you think a carpenter hits that nail for him to see the sweet spot? Twice. One to set it in, bam, and the second one to drive it. But you see motherfuckers hitting the nail 8 or 9 times before it go in. What I'm saying is if you don't know this, how can you know you're doing it? I know shit like that. You hit that nail, set it, and bam, drive it. That's so you can keep going. Because that's how motherfuckers did shit before nail guns. Nail gun, pow, 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 pow. But the fucking pow before the nail gun was the wham. And what I'm saying is, fellas, you ain't got to be no fucking carpenter. I'm not telling you to be a fucking carpenter. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck what you do. Find what makes it right. And make sure you do, if it takes 5 steps to do it correctly, make sure you do it in 5. You can't do it in 6, can't do it in 7. You might could do it in 4. Who knows? But less, 6 or 7, fuck that. 978, I see you. Now, what's up with you?
Bud, can I do like a bank transfer or something, man? The PayPal is not working, man.
Hey, man, listen to me.
Can I do it?
Listen.
Can I do a?
Hey, can you listen, or do I need to block your stupid ass out? What I'm saying is this, man.
But
Hey.
Fuck with you heavy, man.
Hey, I'm gonna block you out where you can't talk. But listen, you can fuck with me on Cash App. $. Matter of fact, it's up on the fucking StreamYard. So you can fuck with me like that. But dude, I'm never speaking to you again. I forgot just now, or else I wouldn't have did it just now. I'm not speaking to you no more, man. So listen. When or what allows you to think or feel that you found a sweet spot is when what you doing ends up perfectly. It ends up the way you wanted it. Anything you do and don't need to put any extra effort in it to get the results that you want is finding the sweet spot. You think I'm playing with your stupid ass, huh? Is finding the sweet spot. The ones who deserve it should get to feel that mannish feeling at least once in your fucking life. And like crack, like them fucking crack smokers, you gonna be chasing that feeling for a long time because that shit is dope. I chased it and I caught it over 14,000 times. Now, I remember there was an interview I was on in the, I posted actually on Facebook. This interview was about an hour or so. But the exchange that I wanted to talk about was maybe a couple of minutes. I, wasn't trying to stop this motherfucker or the interview, but I'm a leader, and I could hear in what he was saying. He was trying to, not clown me, but he was trying to fuck with me. So what I'm saying is, I know that when you got an interviewer trying to make his point in incognito, all you got to do is play his motherfucking ass. So what I'm saying is what I did, what he was trying to, in his own way, say pimping hoes is bad. But, I just owned up to what he was trying to say. Man, I can see what you're saying. Yeah, man, I go with that. Now he fucked up. He fucked up. Because everything he wanted to talk about is me saying, nah, man, it ain't like that, man. And woo. Pimp this, pimp that. Woo. He got hell of shit to talk about if I did that. Well, now I just agreed with what the fuck he thought he was going to have to pry out of me. 978, I ain't fucking with you either, man. I don't care. So what I'm saying is, I was clever too. And I used rhymes and shit because this was a young dude. Now, I believe he might have been 30. I think he was under 30, really. But I knew hip-hop was in his blood. So, the rest of the interview went smooth. And he was respecting me because of what I said to him. Now, this is the interview. He said, Rosebud, why are you a pimp? Or why were you a pimp? I'm cool because, man, it's the cleanest hustle out there. And he repeated, the cleanest? He don't know what I'm doing because I'm setting his ass up. But he's trying to interview me and he's listening to what I'm saying so he can pull from what I'm saying what he needs to make his points. So when he said the cleanest, I said, yeah, it's the cleanest hustle out there because, man, you don't need to exert yourself or get dirty to get paid. He said, well, why do you say that? I said, because it's the truth. Now, what I'm doing is I'm drawing him in to my scenario. He's totally abandoned his scenario as far as what he was going to bring out. He tripping on what the fuck I done told him because he thought he knew. Shit. Motherfucker, you finna get played. And he said, well, Rosewood, could you explain? So you know what I said? I said, man, you ever play dice in the streets? He said, yeah, I have. I said, you see, I don't get on my knees unless I'm praying. I don't use my hands unless this bitch paying. I don't go in the dirty pool halls because I have hoes who stand tall. I dip in my whip, got plenty of chips, and have 3 or 4 hoes on the strip. The heaviest thing I lift is what my motherfucking hoes earn, and I don't do anything harder than bust a U-turn because I'm a pimp, man, in every way. Because if I wasn't, them motherfucking hoes wouldn't pay. I bust that on him. And he looked at me. I don't know what to ask after that. And I looked at that fool and said, exhilarating, man. What I'm saying is, now, when the interview was over, he walked up to me and said, Roseman, God damn, you really opened my eyes. I said, yeah, how did I do that? And he said, man, I hated pimps all my life because my sister got turned out when I was like 2 or 3 years old. I never really got to know her. Man, you made me see that hoes are gonna do, they gonna hoe. And the only thing a pimp does is, get her to want to pay him. I always thought it was the violence that kept the girls going. I said, yeah, man. Now you know. This dude was genuinely impressed with the way I laced his ass about the fucking game. What I'm saying is this. Okay, he was impressed. Have you noticed all the YouTube videos lately? They were once just silly YouTube videos, making something blow up or whatever. Some of them was funny, some of them wasn't. But lately, I've noticed the videos are all philosophical. Trying to tell you how to think. God damn. I shouldn't ever smoke weed on these videos. Because you motherfuckers will look and think, he's dying, call 911. Fucking bud, we can't let him go. What I'm saying is the videos are all philosophical. Some of them serious, some of them not. But what's strange is I remember some of the dudes, fussing with me on my page. And, I'm thinking, this stupid motherfucker. But the video actually makes sense. That's the one thing about philosophy. We all have opinions, and if we get a chance and we do it right, we can make our opinions seem correct. So what I'm saying is, I would imagine that this motherfucker that I thought was a fool, his shit is as viable as mine when it is. So I can only take a few minutes of the shit, so I don't try to figure anything out. I just, make my assumptions. And my assumption was this: I guess fools are only fools when they acting foolish. Because this or that fool that I been designated as a fool said some shit that made me think. God damn. And you gotta be like that, because when you step off in the game, you better be down. You just better be down. If you are, when you're done, you're gonna receive your crown. See, that's what youngsters do today that's really kind of counterproductive. Youngsters today want their crown before they even go into battle. Soon as they come on the scene, oh, I'm this and I deserve that. I mean, it's an ongoing battle, and the accolades are many. But when it's all said and done, how the fuck do you think you're gonna feel? That's the bottom line. How you gonna feel about your life? How you gonna feel about what the fuck you did? Are you gonna be telling everybody, don't do what I did? I was this, I was that. Okay, man, I'm not mad at you if you do that. But what I'm saying is this: I'm gonna tell the motherfucker, man, you can't do what I did. And if you think you can, get out there and try it. And goddamn it, if you do, you're gonna be a motherfucker. Because I don't feel nothing negative about what I did. Because I took what I did, I lived it, I made money, whatever, and I used whatever it was I was doing to promote everything I'm doing now. So I'm saying I was down. My thing is this: I have people I have known who didn't make the right turns, who didn't make the right decisions. And if you talk to them, they remember the motherfucking game with malice. Man, that shit, man, fuck a pimp nigga, fuck a hoe, blah, blah, blah. Man, that's because you went on dope. That's because you did all this other shit, man. Don't blame the game for that. Because there's people that ain't never seen a hoe, ain't never even fuck with a pimp. Them motherfuckers on dope too. Come on, man. Just as I know people who've made all the right turns and all the right decisions, and they treasure the memories of the fucking game left them. Pimps and hoes. What I'm saying is it fair to say memories for most of you guys are they're far off? Long ways off. I mean, what I want you to, if that is fair, what I want you to remember is that all those memories do not have to be pleasant. They don't. So if you want to fantasize pleasant memories and you don't want to have the real memories you lived, then you just let life handle you. And it's going to take care of you as far as that go. You're going to live to whatever age and then you're going to die, blah, blah, blah. But if you have another thought process, you got to handle life. And I know my memories don't have to be pleasant. That's why I make pleasant memories to have. You got to understand, all of you motherfuckers one day going to have memories. And what those memories are for is to help you live the rest of your life and just live graciously, with grace, dignity, and whatever comes with that. Unless you weren't down. In that case, you're going to be like many, many pimps and hoes that I know who just fucking mad at the world The game ain't no joke. I was faced with a dilemma in the past recently and had to make a choice. I have a publicist and I have a business partner. Both of those are, to me, my business partners. And they, this is crazy because one of them white, one of them black, and they just really see shit differently. One of them, the black motherfucker see the shit black, the white motherfucker see shit white. And they always got different views, and I choose whichever one I like of two. But what I'm saying is, usually it's different. He want to go over here, the other guy want to go over there. And this was about social media. And they would say, man, woo woo, and one of them said this, the other one said actually the same thing, which was like, wait a minute, something wrong. I heard this wrong. They agreed that I should go in a different direction with what the fuck I'm doing on social media. And my streams, your videos, everything. Excuse me. Man, I barely could breathe. I just don't know, man. I thought it was because it's getting hot. When it was getting hot, blah, blah, blah. But now it's getting cold. And the same shit. I just don't know what the fuck it is. I've gotten used to the way I'm doing shit. But shit, I'm paying these motherfuckers. I'm paying for their advice. So what I'm saying, I got to think after they told me everything, and I'm at home thinking this shit. I got to think this is goddamn stupid motherfucker to not go with their suggestions. I'm saying, especially since these motherfuckers are on opposite sides of the fence. But in this instance, they're agreeing. Come on, man, you gotta quit tripping. Because not because I'm black, but I liked it the black motherfuckers approach. But this white motherfucker been making me make money. I would imagine this black motherfucker been keeping me in grounded. So what I'm saying is I decided I'm gonna get in where I fit in, which means that I'm gonna roll until I get a motherfucking nut. So times are very serious, and my time on earth is steadily passing. And I don't want to spend my winter years wishing I had done something different. So my mind is telling me, or it told me, in my best interest, you need to agree with your partners. And I did. I didn't really want to because it was the white boys' choice. Not choice, but they both seen the same thing, but it was the white boys' idea. Now, what I'm saying is this. How many chances do you get to be successful? Many people try to answer this question, but the smart motherfuckers know there is no number. Some people make 4 or 5 attempts at something, and if it doesn't work by then, they tell themselves, maybe it wasn't meant to be. I just say, you silly motherfucker, ain't nothing meant to be. If it's sharp, you're the only driving force that's going to make what you think, come to fruition. So, personally, I don't really need nobody, to promote me writing, if that's the case, or doing whatever I'm doing. And I'm not doing what I'm doing because I think it was meant to be. I'm doing what I'm doing because I think it's a sharp idea. And if I fuck with it and do whatever, blah, 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 till I get it to a certain point, it can take care of me for the rest of my life. That's all I be thinking. I ain't saying I got the best idea. I'm just saying this idea I have, if I, do it right, And I had that when I thought of SWU. Because I will sit my ass down and get busy. I ain't so fucking caught up in fronting that I'm gonna act like I'm doing it when I ain't. Every one of us, every single one of us has the same abilities. And if we fucking used it to the 10th power, we fucking succeed, each one of us. Because I use mine, but not to the 10th power. I'm only up to 8. 256, what's up?
What's happening, Rose? But
I'm all right, brother. How about you?
Oh, I'm cooling, man. Hey, what you said about how nothing's meant to be, I was gonna say I agree with that. Cause shit, I remember I've been pursuing an artistic pursuit for like 5 years, and now I realize shit, this shit ain't really making no money, and I ain't really passionate like I thought I was. But you know, it was hard for me to decide if I want to stop doing it. But I was like, shit, it's not really meant to be. It's like I'm in control of my destiny.
Check this out. Check this out, bro. Check this out. I'm not saying you wrong, but I'm saying you seen what I said wrong. Because what I'm saying is, I said it ain't, you know, some people think it's meant to be, and if it don't happen, then they think blah, blah, blah. What I'm saying is, man, nothing is meant to be. But that don't mean what you thinking can't happen. Do you understand what I'm saying so far?
Right.
Okay, listen. Think about whatever you was talking about that you wasn't passionate about, you thought, and then answer me this. Were you really down? Tell the truth. Don't tell me no version of whatever. Did you do all the shit you could do to make whatever the fuck you was thinking come to fruition? Be honest, man.
No, honestly, I didn't.
So was it...
I knew I could have put in more work, for sure.
Listen. So was it your idea that wasn't, you know, on hit? Or was it you that wasn't on hit?
I think it was my idea, the way I attacked the situation.
Well, stop, bro. Stop. It's either the idea or it's you. I don't want to know why you say what you say. I just want to know what you say. Was it the idea or was it you?
I want to say both, but I guess the root of it is me.
Now, at first you said it was the idea. Then, after you thought about it, you wanted to say it was both. Bottom line, the answer is it is your ass. So my question is, what took you so long to come to that conclusion? Wait, before you answer, just listen. Before you answer, just listen. Do you believe that it really was you?
Yeah, because I'm the one.
I didn't ask you why. I just asked you, did you believe it? And you said, yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, bro, is this is where you guys make your mistake. You say something, and then you rationalize it with all the bullshit that's going to make you not do it. What I'm saying is, if you can say for a fact that you didn't do what you could have done, then it ain't got shit to do with your idea. It got something to do with you believing in yourself. Which is why you motherfuckers always run from shit like this. And you want to say something and then say a whole bunch of more shit after you say, man, I don't want to hear the shit afterwards. I want to hear the answer. Because I'm not going for the sucker shit you motherfuckers go for. You ain't finna explain a whole bunch of shit and make your shit sound right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Let me ask you something, bro, and be honest. 2 + 2 is 4, right?
Right.
2 + 2 is 4, plus 3 is 7, right?
Right.
2 plus 2 is 4, plus 3 is 38, right?
No, that's 10.
What I'm saying is this. Any part of the shit is wrong. The whole fucking thing is wrong. Do you feel me?
Right, yep. The whole thing gotta be right.
Everything. And you won't know that unless you know what the fuck you think about shit. That's why I am very insistent on you knowing who the fuck you are. Because if you don't, you just faking. And you'll find that shit out when you come to shit like this. And it shouldn't have took you any amount of time to know it's on you. But because you want to tell yourself all kind of bullshit, you have to think about it. And while you're thinking about it, you done missed out. So why would you want to do that? You don't want to do it. You've trained yourself to do it. So fucking with me, you're going to untrain yourself. And then you're going to train yourself to do the real shit the right way. And then what you think, you can count on. And when I fucking ask you something, you'll just answer just like that. And you ain't even be tripping. You ain't going to be talking about, oh, God, I'm talking to Rosebud. I better be on. You ain't going to think like that. You're going to be thinking, man, I'm talking to Rosebud. I'm going to stand up on what I believe, man, and blah, 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 like that. That's how you're going to be thinking.
Right.
And that's how you want to think. That's where I'm coming from, bro. I ain't better than you. I just do what I believe more than you. Do what you believe. That's the only difference between me and y'all. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck what President Bush think. I mean, not Bush, Biden think. I don't give a fuck. I just care what the fuck I think and how I can manipulate it or maneuver it or make it be for me. 978, I ain't fucking with you. I already told you. Fuck you. Hey, 256, you got anything else?
No, that was really it. I appreciate that.
Hey, but listen, man, did I help you?
Yeah, you just the way you put it got me thinking differently about it, yeah.
Because that's what we do, man. Listen, I'm not right. I just have another point of view. And what I'm saying is that let's say you respect me like that. I respect you like that. And there's 8 other motherfuckers that we both respect like that. But none of us have the same thing to say about this situation. You know what you're supposed to do? Is understand that there is never only one way to do something. 12 motherfuckers that know what they doing and believe what the fuck they believe and how to do it, and they're going to get it done the way they believe it. Which one of them is right? They all are, bro.
Yeah.
They all are because they got it done. It ain't no one way. You feel me?
No, that makes perfect sense, yeah.
All right, bro. Be cool, man. 978, fuck you. So listen. What I'm saying is this. I don't need anyone to help me do my thing. Let's say it's writing. I got 21 books I wrote. I'll sit my black ass down and write. But I ain't into that now. I'm just into something else. Writing is the furthest thing away from my thoughts. So every one of us have the same ability. And if we used it, we would succeed. And that ability is having gumption. Gumption is if you want to put your dreams in the correct perspective and you want to take the correct steps to get to your dreams, you have to have the willingness to make yourself do whatever it is that's going to get you to that dream. You cannot say, I have this dream, and this dream calls you to do this, and you say, oh, no, I can't do that. Well, then, right now, your dream is dead. But you guys won't accept that. You'll say, oh, no, I can't do that. So I'm gonna do this. And then to you, you've done whatever they're asking for you to do. And since you've done it, you continue on as if you did it. And you think you got whatever you're supposed to get from doing what you didn't do. And that's the way you guys fucking think. If you have the gumption, which is responsibility, owning up or living up to whatever you agree to, if you have the gumption to do these things, your ass is going to achieve success. Failures, and you guys got to understand this, failures are life lessons from Professor Life. Life do not tell you what the fuck it's going to teach you. It don't even tell you when the test's going to be. But best believe life is going to be ruthless when it comes to grading your motherfucking ass. If you get an F, you going to get treated like an F student. Ain't nobody going to be giving you, if it's playing baseball, ain't nobody going to put the ball up on the tee and tell you to hit it. Motherfuckers going to be throwing the ball at your motherfucking ass while you standing up there trying to bat. All I'm saying is this. Sometimes, back when I was responding to fools, one of them fools said some shit that just sparked something in me. And it just forced me to address what that motherfucker said. I had posted a picture. Actually, I'm saying that wrong. This really, now that I think about it, was a pleasant memory. And the reason I was thinking about it negatively was because I was talking about negative shit. But this was really a positive situation. So I posted a picture of my parents. And one of my childhood friends made a comment that my father and several other fathers, hers included, had at the least 12 children. All of these children were living in one home with two parents and all their siblings. Now, she just was making a point, which I'm going to, expound on. She said these men went to work. They came home. They worked around the house. They worked in the yard. They might have worked on a car and woke up the next morning to do it all again. There was no running away from responsibilities that came with raising 7 or 8 hard-headed motherfucking sons and that many daughters. Not only did these men raise all their kids, they raised their kids to have respect for their elders and to have honor about what the fuck they chose to do in their life. Now this friend, which you guys probably gonna trip when I tell you this because you think I'm a woman basher or a woman hater or whatever the fuck. But this friend was a female, Elaine Claiborne Hicks. I hope you don't mind me mentioning your name, Elaine. But one thing, she said this, But one thing I know is that your dad, Mr. Dixon, Mr. Cockhead Davis, and my dad, Mr. Claiborne, Mr. Charles Claiborne, had lots of children. And they didn't run from family. Those men took care of their children. I mean, having 11, 12, 13, 16 kids. And I can only add, as far as that goes, Elaine, you forgot Mr. Crawford, Mr. Thurman, Mr. Brentfield. All them motherfuckers had 13 or more. Children who never let one of them down. 718, what's up, bro?
Going on, man? Top of it.
Same to you, brother. What's happening?
Man, I had hit the site, man, the Rosebud author site, but I didn't see the option up there for the tools, because you said I could get a tool, because remember I asked you about growing up, and you was like, man, hit me, but I went to the site, I got.
Hey, let me tell you something, brother. Listen, let me tell you something. Please miss me with that bullshit. You can't tell me what's on my site. I already know what's on it. If you didn't do whatever you did in the time period I was talking about, it's because you didn't do it. But you can't tell me what ain't on my site. I got all my tools on that motherfucker. Been on it.
Yeah.
Hey, stop, man, because you lying to me, man. Change what you saying, or I'm going to hang up on you because I don't want to hear that bullshit. I know what's on my site. Yeah, you see that motherfucker hung up? So, my point is this, fellas. Stand up to what you believe. You see, that's what I do. And you see, punks will be punks. Because they're punks. You ain't got to be scared of what this motherfucker got to say. Talking about he went on my site, blah, blah, blah. You know what he was trying to do? He was trying to make me live up to something he heard on the video he had looked at. And he's so used to people being so full of shit that he thought he could tell me that and I would know that my site be fucked up. So maybe he did, blah, blah, blah. Man, fuck you. My site ain't never fucked up. It was incomplete when I first, made it. But I didn't been completed it. So you can't tell me what's on my site, man. What I'm saying is this, fellas. Where are the men today that was like my dad and the dad that Elaine was talking about, Mr. Crawford, Mr. Thurman, 12, 13 kids all in the same house right now. The mother may work or may not, but I'm saying it was about them motherfucking men. Which one of you motherfuckers live like that now? None of you. Do you know anybody that live like that? No. They're gone. They're gone because of a disconnection between the sexes. There was honor in being a man at one time, but today women act as if, you must accept what the fuck they think. I'm not saying they don't know shit, but what I am saying, I'm not letting, excuse me, you know me, I get the hiccuping. I don't know why I do that, but when shit is real to me, the hiccups come. Not that when I'm not hiccuping, I'm bullshitting, but it just lets me know what I'm finna say is, or what I'm saying or talking about is just really real, nigga. Do you want to say it? Because I teach a lot of shit and I charge for it. See? Did you see? Oh, no, I didn't. I was finna say, did you see how I stopped hiccuping? But, oh, shit. It ain't no big deal. I ain't sick or nothing. I'm just a very mental dude, I think shit, and it just comes real. 786, what's up?
Hey, bro. In this generation right now, bro, it's a war going on. Black woman against, black man. And it's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like with you, you give us that wisdom because we need it. You know what I mean? We don't understand everything. I'm 41 years old right now. You know what I mean? And I need that wisdom from you, bro. It's a war.
Let me ask you something. What do you mean? What do you mean by it's a war?
Because it's like black women is not respecting black men right now. I'm talking about the young generation. We trying to
wait.
What y'all did back in the day.
Excuse me. Fuck. Think about this, bro. Years ago, black women was tripping, if that's the case, but they respected black men. Today, black women do not respect black men. And it's not because they're disrespectful bitches. It's because what the man stands for has been so watered down that the bitch can't bow down to it if that's the case. So that make the bitches have to replace among themselves the men. That's why you see all these fucking bulldagging bitches. What I'm saying is,
and they trying to be the man.
They are being the man to that relationship, but what they don't understand is the fact that you, if you represented it right, could replace her. That's why dyke bitches don't want they woman talking to a dude. They just don't want it because they know that that dick is really powerful. But what I'm saying to you, man, none of that shit really matters. It's where you coming from.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah.
Well, tell me, where are you coming from?
I mean, I'm just. For me, I stand with integrity, bro. And
Wait. Say what you called about again, and then say your answer. You stand for integrity. Let's see if it match.
What I was talking about is like the black woman and the black man, they going against each other.
Now, what was your answer? Standing on integrity?
And I'm standing on integrity.
Okay, what I'm saying is you're standing on integrity.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is if you were standing on integrity, you wouldn't be going through this. Because bitches wouldn't see what you're talking about in you. They would see what you're talking about in the motherfuckers they don't fuck with. Because that's why they don't fuck with them. But if you doing and representing the things that turns them off as far as you're doing it and it's turning them on, why would you have to suffer the same way?
Yeah, that's real.
Wait, stop. Ain't nobody trying to be real. What I'm trying to do is get you to see how much bullshit you tell yourself. You make yourself believe this bullshit and you go out with it. And I'm being real. Let's say you're a gunfighter and you finna go to have a gunfight. And you know your gun jams, you know all this fucking shit ain't right, blah, 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 but you're still going out there because you ain't no punk. What's finna happen to you, man?
Shit, they gonna shoot at me. I mean, if I ain't got no gun.
You got a gun. Your gun fucked up and you know it. What's gonna happen to you, man?
Shit, they gonna kill me.
So what I'm saying is, do you see how long it took? Listen, bro. Do you see how long it took you to come up with that answer? Because that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna fucking kill you. And what I'm saying is that's how fast. Listen, that's how fast you can lose your fucking life believing this stupid ass shit you thinking. Period. You ain't got time for a second thought. That's why that first thought better be right. And you better start understanding that. All you guys. You guys been listening to these fools telling you shit about streets and they don't know what the fuck they talking about. So what I'm saying is at least consider what the fuck I'm telling you. I mean, dude, that dude that was on the phone, just to let y'all know, he hung up. So you know he got punk in him. Do you know, man, come on, you don't have to be violent. You don't have to be anything other than who you are. Sometimes you might raise your voice. Sometimes you get excited, blah, 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 but you ain't never thinking about fighting or proving or none of that shit because you confident. Man, if a motherfucker don't understand what I'm saying, do that mean I should wonder if I'm wrong? I should know I'm in the motherfucking goddamn higher tier. He just ain't made it, so I can't expect a first grader to understand what a 12th grader understands. I can't expect that. And if I do, it's on me. And the reason I would do that is because I don't believe in myself. Fellas, 2 and 2 is 4, that's what I'm saying. The one reason my woman and me get along is that bitch is a woman. And she knows she a woman and she know what she need and when she need it, blah, 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 from a man. And what I'm saying is she ain't afraid to say it, she ain't afraid to admit it, and she ain't afraid to show it. And the reason all that is because I ain't afraid to show it. What kind of motherfucker would I be talking about I don't need no woman? Man, me and my bitch, and it's because of me and ain't because of her. We don't trip about this word or that word. And if we do, we come into a solution. What are we going to understand about that word? Most of the time, I will admit, it's my interpretation. But that do not mean baby don't have anything to say. What that means is that when she say what she say, I show what she's saying ain't really right. And either she agree with it or not. But the fact is, I'm willing to lose the bitch behind what I think is right. And let's say she don't agree. What I'm saying is, are you willing to lose me? Talking about what you think and I don't agree with it? Because my point is this. That's what time it is. That's what make relationships last. When you come to the head, somebody's right. If you can't make that decision, that's because both of you are punks. But if you can't make that decision, wait. If there is no decision made, that's because both of you are punks. But if you make a decision, it's going to be what it is. And if he make a decision, it's going to be what it is. My decision for me and whoever is that I know goddamn well I didn't thought of everything. I didn't, included everything. And the only way I'm going to see that I did this is as I'm talking to baby, she say blah, blah, blah. And it make me realize, oh, goddamn, nigga, you didn't think of that. But that don't happen. So what I'm saying, what I mean is words per se, situations per se, don't bother me and my woman. It's the fucking result of the words, the result of what the fuck happens. And that result is where respect come in. Otherwise, do I respect my woman? And let's say she's saying blah 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 blah. Well, actually, maybe no, I ain't gonna bring it up. But what I'm saying is, she's saying blah blah blah, and I'm thinking, nah, that's crazy fucking shit. I mean, do I respect her when I go for what I'm saying? Do she respect what I'm saying when I go against what she's thinking? Fellas, this shit is critical thinking. And this is why you don't have bitches. This is why your motherfucking ass is just always asking questions. Because you'd rather do it to where you think somebody could give it to you. I'm not Google. I may be Google as far as what I can answer as quickly. But I'm not Google because I don't know everything and I ain't got answers on everything. Because you hear me telling myself, fuck that. I don't want to talk about that. I do that a lot. Google never does that. They never do that. They want to talk about every fucking thing you want to talk about. But me, I don't. I only want to talk about. And you gonna think I'm really an asshole, but why I'm not is because I tell you this. I only am interested in talking about what the fuck I'm thinking. I'm only interested in doing what I believe. Men and women are supposed to need one another. Now, what I'm saying is this. The best and the most lasting relationships consist of two people who know what I just said. Men and women need each other. So I'm going to say thanks to Elaine because that's what she was saying. My dad, her dad, those dads we mentioned, and their wives, they knew what we're talking about. We need each other. We don't need no damn kid to be together because if it was that the case, we would only have 2 or 3 kids. No, I like you forever on the long term. I'm in your pussy all the time. God damn it, why you fertile and shit. We having kids. I don't give a fuck how many it is. I ain't gonna stop fucking your family. I mean, that's how our dads thought about our mamas. And our mamas did not think, he's just thinking of me as a sex object. They thought, shit, I'm gonna keep taking care of my house. I'm taking care of these kids. Let that nigga go to work, come home, because I love the way we interact. I mean, I don't know if you like it today, but they was when they was doing it. So you can say today I don't like it, but you can't say it was wrong when they was doing it. He just treating her like an object. Well, motherfucker, she is an object. Think about it. It's all about nature. If a spider, a male spider, see a female spider, what is he gonna think? He gonna wanna fuck her. I mean, that's nature. If a cow or a bull see a cow, what is he gonna wanna do? I'm talking about if the time's right. He ain't gonna give a fuck about the motherfucker if the time ain't right, but if the time right, he wanna fuck her. Period. Now we accept this as nature. But nature, supposedly, I guess, don't have anything to do with us. Because what I'm saying is if the male species of any type of animal, well, I'll take that back. Because I've seen, I watch, nature shit. I've seen there's certain birds and penguins and I forget, but there's certain animals that mate for life. And the motherfucker don't even fuck another bitch. He got it. So there's certain motherfuckers that do that. So I will agree with that. But nature overwhelmingly shows that as long as it's the opposite sex, you gonna want to fuck when it's time. The only thing about animals is they can't decide when it's time. That's why they have to wait and go to a certain place, blah, blah, blah. Humans, we can decide when we want to fuck. We can decide when we feel sexual. 256, I see you, bro. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Rose? But you just saying some real shit about the just things being natural. Because I remember you said like bring in that inner 13-year-old boy when you was like, you know, flirting with the chick, touching her ass and shit. And that made me it reminded me of back when I was in like 7th grade, 13 years old, after school with the YS. You know, we'd be, you know, touching on girls and shit. They'd be cool with it.
Let me ask you something. Brother. Let me ask you something. I hate to cut you off, but let me ask you this. Seriously, tell me what you think finger fucking is.
It's just when you playing with a pussy.
Listen.
With a finger, with your fingers.
Listen, you're right. But that's foreplay. Playing with her pussy. Using your finger to, excuse me. What I'm saying is there is a way to finger fuck. And nobody knows what it is today. People my age know what it is. But people your age, they only assume what it is. Because it's all sex to them. To you.
Mm.
You know what finger fucking is?
Yeah.
No, you don't. You're supposed to say no. And then I'm supposed to tell you. Finger fucking is when you fucking with the bitch and she kind of don't want to give you the pussy, but she really do, you think. So you start playing with her like you talking about. But then, you know, when she start moving and feeling it, instead of you wanting to fuck her, you fucking stick your finger in her motherfucking pussy. And with your finger, you start doing what you would be doing with your dick. Going in, going out, you know, blah, blah, blah. And when you do that, baby is so into that shit that she ends up taking her shit off. She ends up pulling you on her. Why? Because you did what the fuck you did. Some shit that all you motherfuckers don't know nothing about no more. Because none of you are curious about being a man. And we knew when I was 13 or 14, man, if you a man, you stick your finger in that pussy and you start finger fucking her. Period. We knew that. You motherfuckers don't know none of the shit that will prevent you from having the complexes that you motherfuckers have. Because if you can stick your finger in this bitch's pussy, first of all, there's a couple of ways that go. You stick your finger, first you start playing with the bitch's pearl tongue. And she's letting you do that. And then you go towards the pussy and you try to stick your finger in it. Then the bitch move your hand away. And you do whatever the fuck, and you trying to do it again. She move your hand away. That means you can't fuck her. That's what it means. And you don't supposed to say, oh, well, fuck you, bitch. You supposed to keep playing with her, keep doing whatever you do, but you know you ain't gonna get to fuck her. And you just do it, and then when it's over, You like, no, you got action at fucking her and you gotta like play it a different way next time. But now the same situation and you get to stick your finger in her pussy and you start finger fucking her, but your finger is already in the pussy, but she move it out. That's letting you know what you do. That's letting you know what you was doing felt good to her. And all you gotta do, you ain't gotta stick your finger in the pussy no more. All you gotta do is be whatever romantic, blah, 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 and you gonna get to fuck this bitch. Now, the last thing is when you stick your finger in the bitch pussy and you start finger fucking her, and the bitch open her legs wider, get juicier. I mean, all of this shit is what you motherfuckers should have learned growing up. Now, why I detailed all that, I want to ask you something. I want you to be honest. Did you learn any of that when you was growing up?
I did.
What did you learn?
In high school, like finger fucking, and then shit, all that freaking shit.
No, bro. Do you see how I was able to explain what I was talking about? That's because I ain't full of shit.
Yeah.
You full of shit because you ain't explaining nothing. You just vaguely answering the question. Oh yeah, man, I'm finger fuck, yeah. What did you get? What did you learn? You nothing, bro. Be honest, man.
I did getting head like in middle school.
Wait. What'd you say? Getting head?
Yeah.
Wait. When did you hear me mention getting head?
Okay, you talking about foreplay? That's what I was.
No. I'm talking about what you're supposed to learn to be a man. But you're gonna make all the shit you're talking about what I'm talking about. Because you don't give a fuck about being a man. All you give a fuck about is sounding like you know what you're talking about. But when a motherfucker asks you particulars, you do what you're doing now. And that's why you motherfuckers can't catch bitches. They'll ask you something and you stuck. Man, bitch, please. Ask me any motherfucking thing. I'm spilling. I don't give a fuck if I gotta be lying. I mean, I'll tell a bitch a lie. Don't think I won't. But when I'm saying, motherfucker, you ain't catching me in shit. Period. See, I'll catch you motherfuckers. Like I caught you, bro. Come on with your shit. Let me hear it.
Yeah, I did learn finger fucking. Just playing with a woman that's flirting, teasing.
Yeah. Hey, wait. But finger fucking to you in that instance is filling on the bitch pearl tongue, man. Be honest. Yes or no?
Yeah, all of it on the pearl tongue. Intercourse.
Wait. You mean sticking your finger in a pussy, right?
Right.
Okay, because intercourse is sticking your dick in the pussy.
I mean,
I don't mean like, see? There you go. Right there. You motherfuckers can't be real. You can't say what you really talking about. I mean, man, do you hear me doing that, bro? That's because I ain't bullshitting, I ain't lying. I'm going to say what the fuck I'm saying, and that's all I'm saying. And I'm going to quit talking when that's the end. Why? Because it's time for you to talk. But no, you motherfuckers got to, all that. Come on, man. You don't hear me doing that. Why can't you not do it, bro?
I can. I'm just so used to doing it.
Why don't you stop doing it then?
I'm gonna start doing it. I haven't been so aware of how much I do it.
Hey, bro, listen. It's not that you haven't been aware of how much you're doing it. It's that you are now aware of how much you was doing it. So, should you talk about that time you hit the ball and was running to second base and got tagged out? Or should you talk about the next time you hit the ball and get a chance to make a double, you're going to do this, that, and the other to change the outcome? Well, which one should you be thinking?
The second.
So, bro, understand what I'm saying, man. Quit limiting yourself by telling yourself half truths. Period. You got to be totally honest, man. 919, what's up with you, bro? Hold on, man. Hold on, 919. 919, what's up with you? What's happening?
I'm on?
Yes, come on, man. What's up?
Oh, hey, boy, I got a question, man.
I'm sure you do, brother. What is it? Let me answer it for you.
I'm a married man, you know. Been married for a while. And, you know, at work, I like to flirt, man. But I don't really mean no harm, you know.
Hey, bro, wait, stop. Can you get to the point? Because I ain't got time to hear your fucking life story.
I like to talk, so I'm just saying, should I shut my mouth so I don't cause no problems or confusion?
With
who?
With who? Your wife?
No, I'm talking about colleagues at work.
Man, let me ask you something. Thoroughbreds, purebred dogs. I'm talking about if you got them in a little confined space, but it is, you know, large enough, they'll go to a far corner and shit. But if this confined space is small, when they get ready to shit, they're going to start howling. Because they don't want to shit where the fuck they live. That's a purebred animal. You can tell that. But what I'm saying is about your, you know, fucking with people you work with. If you want to shit where you eat, go ahead on with that. Because what I'm saying is you can't have nothing but negative long-term results from fucking around shitting where you eat. Now, do you understand what I just said?
Completely, man. I appreciate it, bud.
No, really, man. I ain't with that. I understand. Appreciate it, but I'm with this. Tell me what the fuck you got.
Shit, I understand completely, man.
I didn't ask you if you understand completely, because you already said that. We're talking about what did you understand?
Not to jeopardize your livelihood over some bullshit.
Hey, bro, I don't know if you got it, but see, that's how you stand up. And what I'm saying is, that's how you start believing in yourself. When a motherfucker asks you something, fuck taking a long time saying what you really think. Because if you would have said that from Jump Street, I would have gave you kudos. Because that's the fucking right answer.
Okay.
A lot of times, most of the times, 99% of the times, your first thought is right. And you can't tell me you didn't think that first.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Yeah, what?
I got
yeah, what?
Take it from your mind.
Bro, yeah, what?
How do you go with your first mind when you're talking?
No, man.
And you gotta still.
No, you're not answering my question. Because what I'm saying is, you said, yeah. And that was after I said, you can't tell me that's not the first thing you thought.
That is the first thing I thought.
Stop! Right there.
But I
Stop.
had to think of the word.
Bro, stop.
So I could
Can you
express
stop, or do you need me to just X you out? Because what I'm saying is, my point is your first thought is the best thought. And all that fucking bullshit you talking right now is why you didn't go with your first thought, because you're full of shit. You don't believe in yourself. If you would have believed in yourself, you would have went with your first thought, which was the correct thought, and you would have been sharp. But now you're just a sucker. And you don't care you're a sucker. You're going to keep being a sucker because you just want to be one. I didn't explain what you should do, but all you're going to do is keep talking about what you were doing. And we've established that what you were doing was being a sucker. Now, what do you got to say, bro?
you gotta say that.
You motherfucking right. You ain't supposed to have nothing to say. You supposed to say, man, okay, man, I see what you saying, and you done. Because we kicked it. That's where it's at, man. You know, I'm coming up with the real, bro. I ain't coming up with no bullshit. I'm real. I'm real with you, just like I think you real with me until I hear some bullshit. But I see you are real because you actually did pick up what was going on. Hey, let me get this private number. You hold on. 919.
Hey, talking about being a sucker, your mother's sucking my cock right now, and your sister too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait. Listen, bro, before you go on with that, my mom gone. She been gone. So my mom ain't sucking shit, man. And about you saying that about my mom, since you don't know shit about her, do you think I care, man? This is why motherfuckers, call in with blocked out numbers. You know, when they call in, it's like all ones. You can't see no numbers. So you know this is a motherfucker that's hiding. Listen, but think of this. Oh, Elaine. Yeah, I did thank you, but I'm thanking your motherfucking ass again, Elaine, you fine ass. Oh, Elaine. Don't let me get to talking about Elaine. But everything old is new. Everything old is new again. And what I have for your motherfucking ass is just classic. Just be on the lookout for what I'm finna start offering. I mean, you know it as far as when you see it. Real shit. You know it when you hear it as far as real shit. But it's something about a race car driver to show you how he works on his engine, what he does when he's driving, blah, blah, blah. And then when he races down the street, not the street, but the track or whatever, you still like him. That's because he's only telling you the peripheral, the outside of it, which is exciting. Because the inside of it is not so exciting. It's dope, but it's not so exciting. So what I'm saying is, you gotta understand when you see shit, you have to recognize it. Otherwise, when you see a motherfucker, you'll know it when you see it because it's in our walk. Because we know we got it. Now, me, I know I got it because not only did I start SWU, what I'm saying is every motherfucking thing I done taught in there, whoever graduated loved me. Okay. It's in our moves. You can recognize it because you can see it's in our moves. Excuse me. Because we know we got it. It's in the way we hold you spellbound when we speak. Excuse me. I'm just hiccup. And it's all because we know we got it. It's in our eyes. You can fucking see it because we got it. It's in our dress. I'm talking about, yeah, you know, fuck it. We got it. It's actually in the different ways that we smell. Because that's where we coming from. We got it. And you probably would say or ask, what the fuck is it, man? What the fuck do you keep explaining? What are you talking about? What is it that's in your walk, in your moves, your conversation, your eyes, your clothes, and your fucking smell? Well, I'm laced with game. And this game that I'm laced with is motherfucking for sale. Not well, I guess it is the actual game. Not what's going to happen for you using it. Because every nigga in the streets know you get this game. And once you get it and go wherever you're going, it's on you what happens using it. You can't say the game caused this, the game caused that. You can say I'm staying out of the game because I could get woo-woo. What I'm saying is, it's something that you can't figure out. But whatever it is, when you start wondering, conversation, confidence, talk, blah, 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 you know we got it. So my thing is, what's in my walk? What's in my moves? What's in my conversation? What's in my eyes? What's in my clothes? What's in my motherfucking smell? You gotta understand, I am laced with game. And you just gotta understand. We. Who is we? Motherfuckers. We have it because it's in us. It's not on us. Motherfuckers. If you ain't a motherfucker, then you can't claim what the fuck I'm talking about. But you can if you want to. Because you know there's motherfuckers that'll let you do it. You know, let you say you motherfucking Steve the Dean, and you can talk about whatever the fuck. Let you say you Lucario, and you can talk about whatever, and you can say you EQ or whatever that motherfucker's name is. And you can talk about this, but you ain't got to show you can do it. Now one of them motherfuckers. Man, even though I said what I just said, Steve the Dean is the shit to me. I can say what I just said. And I ain't got no negatives against that nigga. But if, you know, we was in the street pimping like a motherfucker, and you doing some weak shit, you think I ain't gonna expose it. And if it was weak, your weak ass gonna straighten it up or not. And if you straighten it up, we gonna keep rolling. Cause you seen your shit was weak. But if you one of them niggas is like, this is my basketball court, and you know, so this is my basketball, so I'm taking it. Y'all can't play here no more. Nigga, we just gonna go play somewhere else, real niggas. But some other motherfuckers would, you know, say, okay, man, let's just play at your court and do whatever your bitch ass trying to make a nigga do. Now, what I'm saying, I'm sorry, I gotta go into this. Dean. Steve the motherfucking Dean. I know how many motherfuckers have told you how fucked up what you did was. But my question to you, Steve the Dean, is did you stop me? You stopped our friendship? Yeah, okay. I hate that. But Lena! I just wanted to make sure that was you coming to my goddamn house. I'm just saying, you guys, you gotta understand what the fuck be going on. Shit ain't on me, it's in me. I ain't gonna let no shit some kind of problem I have with a friend of mine, stop my motherfucking shit. I ain't trying to stop his. I hope, good luck, Steve. I'm saying this. I remember a time when you didn't have to ask a nigga what he do. I mean, whatever it was, he represented it in how he was dressed. I had a lot of gangster motherfucking friends, and those niggas always had on those big old clothes, loose fitting clothing. And I would imagine it's so they could hide their fucking weapons. I had them fucking D-boys. I mean, and they all look like school children. Square as hell, but them niggas had hella dope, and a lot of them had hella jewelry. Now, then there was the pimps. I mean, the niggas who didn't really need to screen shit. These niggas was the gentlemen of the streets. I mean, they ain't had a punk bone in their body, but they was gentlemen. Pimp had a conversation match with any motherfucker that actually knew how to talk. Hustler or not, and the nigga could defuse a fool's anger with a couple of fucking sentences. I mean, these pimp motherfuckers, you just could recognize them by the way they look, or the look they had on their face, the style of their hair. But mostly it was like they had a certain kind of flair that had not really been appreciated until different things exposed the pimp game. Excuse me. Until different things exposed the pimp game. And you want to know what was really so cold? We had women that the other players, gamblers, those, whoever, them motherfuckers would die for a chance to take care of one of them bitches. If only they could fucking get if only they could get the bitch to be with them. In the cold part, the very cold part, which is why everybody hate pimps. It's because we got the motherfucking bitch paying to be with us. Where any of you motherfuckers would sell your right arm to have a bitch. And if you look at it, I mean, you can really see why the square motherfuckers and other hustlers alike are so jealous of us. I'm telling you, we had two cold motherfucking names. We had a too cold name. We ain't had no cups. We had no capes. We had no games. No canes. Just straight lace game. Now, if you want it, it's out there for you. I mean, it is. If you want the shit, it's out there for you to get. But you got to go get it. Other than that, why can't you be happy with being in your skin? You know something? 336, I see you, bro. I'm finna see what's up. What's happening with you?
Oh, gee, what's up with you, bro?
Nothing. I'm just trying to chill.
Man, I heard you fell out with Dean. What's the deal, man?
Steve the Dean did some shit I didn't like. You know, when I told him about it, he said he didn't care. So we fell out. But that's all I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
You got a question?
No, I just know y'all was tight, man. Y'all been rocking for a long time. That's kind of crazy.
No, it ain't crazy. Let me tell you something. You know who else I've been tight with for a long time?
Who that?
Shantae. Let me tell you something. Listen to me, man. And understand this. If you real, there's things, let's say you and this nigga do shit together. And you both claim to be real. There's tenets that you don't do. Now, me and Shantae, you ain't gonna believe this, but I think it was 40 years ago. You know, I'm coming up. I'm a fly pimp ass motherfucker. Shantae fly woo woo woo. Me and that nigga kind of cool. You know, we ain't cool as we had ended up being, but we cool. And this young bitch came to Hollywood looking for a nigga. Now, you know, she done been cool. She asking about me, all this shit. But she asked Shantae about me. And he said, yeah, I know that nigga. I got his number. Now, what I'm saying is, all right, this nigga a pimp, man. He don't owe me shit. He my friend. He still don't owe me shit when it comes to a bitch. So, he get the bitch in the car. And the bitch is, he get the bitch in the car on the pretense that he know me. And he gonna hook her up with me. So he get to riding with the bitch, and of course, he's shooting his shot. Now, when the bitch still want to talk to me, he said, he called me. And I'm on the phone with him. He said, Bud, you know, I got a live with nigga, you know, and the bitch want to talk to you. So I get on the phone, this nigga my nigga. So I'm saying, man, you with the right nigga, bitch. Woo, woo, woo. I'm dropping lugs for him. Woo, woo, woo. And he ended up coming up with the bitch. And he had the bitch for a while. Now, this 40 years ago. And what I'm saying is the bitch ended up calling me and telling me she found my number in Tay's whatever. And she called me because when she was talking to me, when he gave her the phone, it was for me to get at her. Like he was cutting me, you know, being my partner. Hey, babe, nigga, this bitch wanna fuck with you. But he didn't say none of that shit. So I'm thinking, if I say, hey, what's up with you, bitch? And I get at her, I'm crossing my partner. So I said the other shit. Now listen, after a while, this nigga, he pimped on the bitch the X amount of time, blah, blah, blah. And after a while, the bitch was gone. And me and this nigga never fell out behind that shit. Because we knew, or at least we believed, we can't let no bitch come between pimps. You know, bitch gonna be here when the pimp, you know, I mean, the nigga gonna be here when the bitch is gone. So now listen, why I mentioned that 40 years. 40 fucking years later. Me and this nigga done fell out several times. We done had arguments like a motherfucker, but never about this bitch. But it was whatever going on. Now, 40 years later, nigga called me one day and he telling me about this bitch. When how this bitch found him. This bitch sent him a rack and was letting him know that, you know, she wanted to fuck with him. Woo, woo, woo. She a dyke. Like a motherfucking. And the nigga fucking with the bitch. And then he keep telling me all these things that they gonna do. Woo, woo, woo. And I said, nigga, the bitch a dyke, nigga. You know, I'm telling you what I'm saying. Let me tell you something. He living with the bitch now. They up in Las Vegas. What I'm saying is everything this nigga was telling me came to fruition. And what I'm saying is, what do you think I got from what the fuck I just told you? Serious business, not no long, like I did, conversations. Just tell me, what do you think I got?
From Sean Tuck, or just
The situation.
shit that Sean Tuck, you know, it is what it is, man.
No, man, that's a bullshit answer. It is what it is can be anything. Say what it is.
It is, you know, it is part of what, you know, what you signed up for. I mean, if Sean Tuck wanted the bitch and, you know, he set you up and you didn't
Stop. Listen. What it showed me is the nigga was pimping. Because what I'm saying is 40 years later, the bitch hit this motherfucker. got this motherfucker not necessarily living like he living, but I'm saying she got a big part of it, and when me and him, we seen, he was, when I seen him with the bitch, I told the motherfucking nigga, right in front of the bitch, nigga, I ain't mad at you for taking my bitch, nigga. And the bitch was saying, but really, he talked to me when I was on the bus stop or some shit. And then Tate tried to act like he remembered the shit. And I didn't want to, say nothing in front of him. But when we got private, I said, nigga, did you call me and hand me the phone to talk to that bitch? And he said, yeah. So I said, why did you do that, nigga? What I'm saying is, nigga, we didn't let no bitch come between us, nigga, is what I'm saying. Because we lived to the principles of where we was coming from. Shit gonna happen. You can't stop it. You just gotta handle it when it happened. And this is really gonna be fucked up. Because, usually when me and the nigga is talking some shit like this, I say, nigga, who here? Me or the bitch? I can't say that to this nigga because he can say both of y'all. This is the first time that ever was a situation, man. That's game, man. You see shit to make shit cool. You don't see shit to make shit fucked up. You see the game in it. The nigga was my friend, die hard. The only way it would have been fucked up is if he would have, did whatever he did, and later on the bitch came and talked about how he did it. But she with me. Then I gotta be mad at my partner. Nigga, please. Nigga, you pimp, nigga. And the only thing I can say is fuck you. And that's what I told him. Hey, that's what I told him. I said, fuck you, nigga. We still right now kicking like a motherfucker. Ain't no bitch that important, man. The game is important. And that nigga represented. Otherwise, he didn't owe me shit. From Jump Street, when the bitch got in his car, he didn't owe me nothing but the pimp. He can't kidnap her, and he can't force her to be with him knowing she want to fuck with me. But outside of that, he could do whatever the fuck he need to do to have that bitch fuck with him. And I gotta accept that. I can't be thinking that this...
Let me
Come
ask
on.
you this, bud.
Come on.
Did Steve represent whenever y'all fell up? Was he representing?
Let me tell you something. I ain't heard from Steve yet. Steve the Dean could have called me because I said some shit. He had got me to fuck with this white boy, and I didn't know it was a white boy. Steve would call me, I'm asleep, blah, blah, blah. And, I think it's Steve, and he on the live show, and yeah, I want to help you, nigga. So I'm going to say whatever. He did that. I'm asleep. It's fucking white boy show. But it's Steve calling me, and Steve asking me the questions, so I'm thinking this Steve. But it was this white boy. And then when I told him, nigga, man, why the fuck you do that? He said, blah, blah, blah. And I'm saying, man, look, that was fucked up. And I explained to him what I thought about it, and he said he didn't care. So what I'm saying is, once I start putting shit, on my whatever videos talking shit, he was supposed to hit me. He was supposed to hit me on my show so we could straighten this shit out. Because the nigga my dog. And what I'm saying is, what he did, he thought whatever the fuck about what happened. He thought, because he was paying my shit. I didn't know he was paying my shit. But he was doing it for 6 years. He hit me and say, Bud, when you hit me with whatever amount of money it was, I'll turn your shit back on. Nigga, what are you talking about? I didn't even know what he was talking about. Then the nigga, my shit, my website was down. Now I know what he's talking about. Nigga, I call a nigga don't want to talk. Then he hit me on the text. Man, when you pay me my money, I'll turn your shit back on. Nigga, you didn't fucked up with me. Keep that shit. I ain't paying you shit. Fuck you and fuck the horse you came in on, nigga. That's some real bullshit. You could have told me blah blah blah. You didn't like what I said. Pay me my money, blah blah blah, or I'm gonna turn that shit off. I'd have paid him. Why? Because he paid for 6 years. But for 6 years, he never told me he was paying. And all of a sudden now, I gotta pay him. Or he gonna, nigga, fuck you. Keep that shit. I got a new site and I'm still rolling. And that's what was wrong with that nigga. And fuck no, he didn't stand up. He punked out like bitch niggas do. Period. I ain't heard from him since. So what the fuck? Did I answer your question?
You definitely answered my question, man.
So what you fucking think?
I think Steve the Dean just lost the homies, man. I think he just lost the fan, man. I used to fuck with him, but hearing that shit, man, fuck Steve, man.
Hey man, what I'm saying is this: what you think about that?
60 seconds.
Man, I think that's some old blackmail ass bullshit. How you gonna do something behind your back for 6 years and then try to use it against me and push me in the direction that I ain't trying to go? If I give you resistance, I say I don't want to do this shit. Then you say, oh, well, give me my money for a website that I've been
Okay, listen.
Years.
No, you right, but I'm not really saying what I'm saying like that because Steve the Dean was paying the shit because me and him was that cool. He really,
without your knowledge.
Yeah, I mean it sounds fucked up, but we was that cool. He would be paying it right now if we wouldn't have been through that shit, and I wouldn't know shit about it. That's the kind of nigga Dean is.
Oh, man, that sounds like a setup to me, bud.
In the end, it is a setup. But, you know, as far as what he was doing, as long as what he was doing was being, you know, prosperous to him, of course he gonna keep doing it. You don't need to tell me. But when I'm telling him, fuck whatever the fuck you talking about, nigga, you know, I'm going on my own. Now all that shit comes up. That's where he a punk. Because he could have said, even at that point, but, nigga, you better pay me for this shit by X amount of days. Or, nigga, I'm finna cut this shit off. Because I've been paying this shit for 6 years. And I would say, nigga, what? And the nigga would say, well, he wouldn't have to say shit, but how you had your shit for all this time? And I would have to accept that he wasn't lying. And I would have had to pay him. And none of this would be going on with me and that nigga. But he just wanted to be a bitch.
He should have had more respect for you to at least let you, you know, like, look, you can have it back, but you got to give me all the money that I paid.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to have your shit.
That's what I'm saying, man. You 100% right. He did not do any of that. You know, so he made me mad. He made me mad at him now. So I'm, you know, talking all kind of goddamn shit when none of that shit is really necessary. All we had to do was be men and nigga, we didn't fail out, blah, blah, blah. I love it, because I still say I love the nigga. The nigga showed me hella shit that was important for my life. But he didn't understand, nigga, you better not show me nothing if you don't want me to know it. Because what I'm saying is, fuck you when it comes to the end as far as what you showed me. Because the nigga showed me hella shit that really helping me get paid now.
He showed you hella shit, but he didn't show you them goddamn receipts for that website, though.
Fuck a receipt, man. I took his word, man. You missing it, man. You missing it. It's not about that.
Man.
It's not about that, man. It's about me and...
you getting done like that, bud.
Okay, man, you don't like that. You think I do?
Of course you don't, but goddamn, you saying you love this motherfucker?
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I know some hoes I love. I ain't seen them in a while. Man, shit. Love don't mean to me what it mean to you, evidently. You
Yeah,
know,
it's definitely don't.
hey, evidently, if that nigga needs something and he actually called me, I would break my neck to give it to him. I would. Because listen to this. I remember when I was really fucked up. I fucking left my house, gave it to the bitch, gave everything in there, took my dog and my clothes and came to Vegas. And I told Dean that that's what I was doing. And he said, nigga, how you gonna do some shit like that? And I'm talking whatever shit I'm talking. And he said, nigga, whatever you need, nigga, holler at me. And I said, well, nigga, I need a rack. The nigga say, a rack? I said, yeah, nigga, I need a rack. He didn't know what it was. I said, I need $1,000. Matter of fact, I need 1,200. Man, by the time I got to Vegas, that shit was there. Now, what I'm saying is this. It's not the 1,200. It's the fact that I had the relationship developing with him. That was 6 years ago. And he felt that serious about it. So what I'm saying is when I was able, immediately I hit that nigga back with the 1,200. And I said, nigga, I'm going to send you 10% interest. He said, motherfucker, don't send me no shit like that. I said, what you mean don't send you? I said, nigga, I appreciate what you did. He said, nigga, look, I ain't no fake nigga. I did this shit because we dogs, nigga. And if you send me the motherfucking shit, you gonna fuck up. Man, I say, nigga, fuck you. And I sent it to him. The nigga sent it back. What I'm saying is the nigga is cool like that with me, man. I ain't letting no little boy. Me and Shantae fell out. Well, not about that bitch. We fell out about some shit. And we fell out for a year. But what I'm saying is, it was, I'll never forget this. It was Christmas time and I was in New Orleans. And shit was fucked up for me. And I called that nigga. And he started talking to me like nothing ever happened. And I was thinking about how I can bring the shit up. And then I realized, man, you ain't even got to bring that shit up, man. That shit must be dead. The nigga, and I'm telling you, I learned a lot from that, man. Shit is real. And you got to deal with it. Steve the Dean, my nigga, I don't care what he did. I ain't finna go really out my way for the nigga. But I will go out my way for the nigga. Because he showed me he'll go out his way for me. Fuck the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying. I don't know it, but I hear it though.
You understand, but you don't necessarily agree.
Hell no, I don't agree with that, bud. But I still love you though, man.
Hey man, we ain't gonna have no issue about it. So, you know, that's just me and Dean. And the thing about it, we don't even talk no more. So evidently your position is more right than mine. But what I'm saying is, you know, I got mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna deal with it, man. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm a real diehard nigga. Shantae never fucked over me, but he showed did some shit that I wouldn't have did to his motherfucking ass. But the nigga, hey, but when we was kicking it, he said he would do this, that, and the other. I would tell him, nigga, I wouldn't do no shit like that. Nigga, he would say it. You know, so it ain't like he crossed me.
He said it.
I'm saying, it ain't like he crossed me. Shit. You know, I can't be mad if the nigga didn't cross me. He lived up to what he said. I just wasn't a nigga to believe it. But the nigga, you know, I love that nigga, man. I love Steve the Dean. I never had a relationship with Lucario or EQ or whatever his fucking name is. I never had a relationship with them. It's just that Dean had me on their shows before. And they both was on that particular show that this nigga called me and didn't tell me it was a white boy. Because if it was a white boy, I would have told him, nigga, miss me with that shit. Because what you guys don't really realize is that soul music, blues, slang, everything. Once a white man understood what it was, they stole it. And niggas don't get credit for the blues no more. Nigga don't get credit because the word ain't, that wasn't a word until white people said it was a word. But that was a word niggas used for hundreds of years. And I'm saying the blues, soul music, none of that was white people shit. That was nigga shit. And once them white people realized what it was and how to define it, they stole it. So what I'm saying is Dean was letting this white boy, which I didn't know it was his channel, but this white boy is telling me what he thought game was. I said, man, that shit you talking about is some bullshit, blah, blah, blah. I started telling him what game is. And the white boy started telling me what he didn't believe and how he didn't think that was true. And then I told him, man, fuck your motherfucking punk ass. Dean said, Blood, don't be so raw with it. I said, man, fuck that white boy, man. Because I thought it was Dean's show. And Dean say, it's his show. I said, what the fuck you mean it's his show?
Protecting this dude.
Listen, he said it's his show. I said, what the fuck you mean it's his show? Because I thought it was Dean's show. Dean had been calling me for 5 years, periodically, asking me, man, Bud, can you go live with me right now? And at first I would be asleep, and I said, man, I'm asleep. But after I realized it was the, help his show, whatever, I'll wake up. And I thought this was the case. But then he said, this is white boy's channel. I said, what you mean this white boy channel? He said, this is white boy's channel. And then I told him, Dean, you mean, and I got it, and I hung up. And I called Dean later. And I said, man, what the fuck you do some shit like that for? And he started explaining why he did it. And I told him, man, that was some real punk shit. And he said, why you think that? And I'm saying, man, that's what white people do. They used to ask, what is soul? What the hell is soul? Whoa, blah, blah, blah. American Bandstand can listen to Kool in the Gang. And Soul Train can listen to Kool in the Gang. And you listen to them two damn shows. Not listen. You watch them two damn shows dancing, and you see them Peckerwoods doing whatever they doing, and you see the niggas doing in time whatever they do. So what happened was them fucking white people identified soul musically as emphasis on the second and the fourth beat. That's niggas having soul, because they used to say, well, what is soul? How do you have Dick Clark, all them white people, Dick Cavett, all Johnny Carson? Well, what is this soul? And they would say, it's in my feet. It's in my hands. It's in the way I move. Because it ain't no explanation as far as what is soul. It's just that that's how they was explaining. But to white people, that didn't mean shit. And then, some kind of way, they understood that soul was moving on through James Brown or somebody. I forget who it was. Soul is moving on the second and the fourth beat. And once they realized that, that's where the average white band, not Sam and Dave, the Righteous Brothers, that's where they came in. Blue-Eyed Soul. Because them motherfuckers had a band of niggas backing them up, emphasizing the beats, and the white boys is singing like white boys sing. But the beat is making it to where it cross over the niggas. So what I'm saying is, once they stole that, who get the Soul Awards in the not the Academy, what is it? The awards for the singers. Who get the Soul Award? Who get the Blues Awards? It ain't no niggas.
The white people.
You motherfucking right. They stole it. Blue-Eyed Soul, Mick Jagger, and all that bullshit. All them motherfuckers got they shit from Bo Diddley and BB King and them motherfuckers, but they get the credit for it.
Steve brand get the credit for your shit. Your brand and Steve brand don't even match, honestly.
Hey, but bro, listen. I knew this was going on all the time. I knew he was stealing my shit. But Steve had a very big audience, and I wanted some of them. So I risked him stealing my shit. But what I'm saying is, dude, listen. Can you listen?
Steve had to hold himself out to get that audience, man. Your shit organic, bud.
Hey, but listen. Can you listen? Can you listen? Who gives a fuck what that motherfucker had to do? Because it ain't about what he was doing. It's about what I was doing. It was about me tapping into that audience. And let me tell you something. Without that audience, I wouldn't even be where I am right now. Steve Dean, as far as that goes, not only did he show me how to make money as far as being an internet entity, but his audience, I didn't steal none of it, but them motherfuckers came and fucked with me, man. I mean, he's the one that, not he, but his audience is the one that made me see people want to fuck with me on the full, not the little part of it. Get this part, get that part. That's why I started saying fuck this part. Because once I was fucking with Steve, I was seeing people with money, which is who he was fucking with, want to fuck with me, but they didn't know about me. That's why I love him. I mean, not because I'm making money from fucking with him, but because he didn't care. Because I'm sure he knew what I'm saying. He exposed me. He exposed me to that shit, man.
So he hates you for that stuff.
No, he don't hate me. He loved me. He's scared of me.
Sure.
Now listen, he's scared of me. And of course you're going to be mad at whoever you're scared of. Especially when it's about some shit you claiming to be about, but you not. Come on, man.
He definitely ain't about it.
He ain't, man.
But I knew that. I knew that back in 2016, though.
Well, I only fucked with him. First, I fucked with, actually, he fucked with me because of, he wanted to know how me and Tariq, blah, blah, blah. And me and Tariq ain't got shit going, blah, blah, blah. And as we talking, he was saying, but Tariq always talking about how much you gave him. What did you get? What did he give you? And I tell this nigga, man, nigga didn't give me shit. I asked him to hook me up with his book people and boo-boo. And he said, you know what, man? That's fucked up. Nigga, you need to let me hook you up with this internet shit after we had a few conversations. And then what I'm saying is from there, because he did every fucking thing that he said he was going to do. And I'm telling him, man, I don't need you to get that shit. No, nigga, I'm finna get you the microphones. I'm gonna get you this. I'm gonna get you that. Nigga, fuck you, man. I don't need you to do all that. This nigga, this was like the holidays time. And he said, man, I'm gonna send you let's say Thanksgiving. I'm gonna send you a Thanksgiving card. What's your address? So I give him my address. A couple days later, microphone, all kind of shit that this nigga didn't send me to hook my shit up proper. Because initially, I didn't really know what the fuck I was doing, and I was straight on the computer. And he told me, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and blah, 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 blah. All the shit he told me was real. Every fucking bit of it. That's why I say now, man, that's one thing he did was fucked up. How is that going to negate all the shit this motherfucker did for me? That motherfuckers I thought would do it for me, ain't no way they was going to do it for me. Because I surely thought I could hit Tariq. Go ahead, what?
I'll tell you this, man. I'll tell you this. I ain't never met a successful con artist that ain't tell the truth 99% of the time, bro.
Bro, you must be from that corner, man. Hey, you can't say some shit like that being a real square. Hey, no matter what, I heard what you just said. These motherfuckers listening, they don't know what the fuck you just said. Hey, you guys.
Never met one, bud.
Hey.
Never met one.
Cause it ain't one. Hey, you guys, I'm gone. Listen, this was some dope. And I don't actually want to determine what we talk about. I just want what we talk about to be some shit we need to hear. I'm gone. God, everybody has a pit.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Oh shit. Hey, you got. I'm sorry, I had to go piss, man. I'm gone, motherfuckers. I'm sorry, man. I know how that.
Thank you for using
Fucked
Blog
up.
Talk Radio.
But you
Goodbye.
StreamYard, motherfuckers. Let me see what y'all. Hey, you guys. I'm sorry. I had to go piss bad as a motherfucker, man, and I had to go. But salute real blood, whatever. I want to hear that shit. Numbers, lottery, Negro League, baseball versus. Come on, man. Rosebud. So not only did the retake for me, his friends. Ain't you from Oakland? Okay, straight from the game. Yeah, I'm from not Oakland, but the Bay Area. You guys, let me ask you something, man. The reason I never really came, I'm sorry, baby. The reason I never really came to StreamYard is because I would think, what the fuck you keep talking all this shit in the chat room and you don't call in? Shit. That's really a big. God damn. That's really a big thing to me. Why do you motherfuckers sit on here and talk all whatever shit you talking when you could call in and talk whatever shit, even if it's negative on me? You can fucking call in and you can ask all this goddamn bullshit you asking in the chat. But let me tell you what I know, which is why I never fear any of that. Because I know you guys are punks. That's why you in the chat. Because you know I don't respond until blah, 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 I do. And when I do, you know it ain't got shit to do with you. Because you ain't there to do whatever the fuck respond back. But at the point where you start typing whatever the fuck you're typing, you could actually, be on the phone talking to me. Which is why I know you punks. All of you motherfuckers are punks. That's why you would rather talk in the chat, whatever. Because everybody that's chatting with you, they're punks too. So all you punks chat with each other. chatting about what I'm saying. But of course, you don't want to chat with me. You want to chat with other suckers. Just thinking the sucker shit you think. So that you don't need to talk to me. Because you're talking to a whole bunch of other motherfuckers that say, all you gotta do, man, is bend over and grab your ankles. And then once you have your ankles, that means you've been over enough. So then you reach back and grab your booty cheeks, spread them apart, and let that motherfucker go up in your guts. Fuck you.